Hi friends and adventurers, Heather here from Heather's Hikes and Adventures. I've got Tara loaded up, I've got my co-pilot Smokey in the passenger seat, and we are heading down south to the Everglades, where I am going to spend New Year's Eve alone in the middle of a swamp. I mean, what could go wrong? I'm going to be camping down there for a week, and I figured what better way to set the tone for the new year than to have a little me time surrounded by nature and wildlife and start off the new year in a national park where I will hopefully be spending lots of time in the coming year. So let's go. I've got lots of stuff planned for us.
Turn right onto Florida 436 East. Continue on Florida 436 East.
His mama taught him that. I got it. Everything I
I must confess, I am no fan of the fog when I am driving. For photography and hiking and relaxing, love it, yes please, more, bring it on. Driving on the highway, no thank you very much. I'm really hoping that it burns off at some point today. I mean, at least it's keeping the temperature down. We're still at 68. But, you know, this would be better if it were once I was at camp. That's all I'm saying. Hi friends, checking in. I am only about an hour from my destination now. I'm making pretty good time. Knock on wood, the traffic is not bad at all. I'm just pulling my directions back up. We should be there, and by there I mean our first destination, right after it opens. Perfect timing. I'll see you there.
My sheets, and that was proof that there had been a nightmare on my street.
Okay, up
Take
here.
the next left onto State Highway 9336.
I swear she can't help herself. Up here on the left is Robert is Here, a South Florida staple that we will be stopping at later on. But for now, we have another destination in mind. So stick with me.
Continue on State Highway 9336 for 1.5 miles.
Come on, Greta! As you can see, they are quite popular. So we're gonna go earlier when we are leaving this portion of the Everglades in a couple of days. For now, I'm getting ready to try something for the very first time ever, even though I've lived in Florida my entire life. That's right, people, we're trying gator today. Alright, that was fast. So we've got our seasoned gator bites with our, whatever their famous sauce is. And then some seasoned fries. Okay, friends. Had a quick pit stop at Everglades Gator Grill for lunch. My first time trying gator. Future video coming up, so make sure you don't miss that. And we are getting ready to continue on into the park. I'm actually going to go all the way to Flamingo today, but I'm not going to film a ton of it because I'm going to do a very in-depth tour from the entrance to Flamingo tomorrow. Today, it's just going to be kind of scouting out, looking for wildlife. And I heard that the AT&T service at Flamingo Marina is excellent. So while I'm looking for crocodiles, I'm going to take advantage of that and get some work done before I check in at Long Pine Key Campground, where I will definitely meet up with you. So if I see something awesome before then, I will see you before then. If not, I will see you once I'm all checked in. Once we leave the visitor center here, we are going to do a very special stop that I'm hoping is open today. We're just gonna turn Greta off for now. Sorry, Greta, no offense, but I know where I'm going for now. And we're gonna park. I'm going to take you on a quick tour of the visitor center before we get to the main south entrance gates. But then once we enter, I'm hoping it's open today since it's New Year's Eve. I don't know if that's going to impact hours, but I'm hoping that we can stop at the Nike missile site, which is open to the public until 2 p.m. ordinarily on Saturdays. We are now at the Ernest F. Visitor Center. All right, let's see what ranger-led programs we've got going on. Ooh, a guided walk on the Anhinga Trail at night. That might be kind of fun to do tonight at 7:30. We might do that. Oh, and it does say that the Nike missile site is open, so good deal.
It may
Water so cool looking. And then there's also some electric vehicle charging stations. All right, let's get going. Y'all, I'm so excited. Yes, I started off my trip with souvenirs instead of finishing, but I didn't want to forget to look for this mug, and I found it, and it's the 75th anniversary one. I'm so excited. I have this one from Yellowstone and from Zion, and I want to get this same mug from Great Smoky Mountains. I'm doing like my favorite national parks on my mug tree in my little coffee bistro area. So, and it's a map of the Everglades on the inside. So I'm so excited I found it, and that it's the 75th anniversary one. Yay! All right, on to the Nike missile site. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I don't really know what the Nike missile site is, other than the fact that it's a military base inside of the national park, that I got a special permit decades ago to be inside the national park. And I know that you can do a self-guided tour between 10 and 2 daily typically. So that's what we're gonna do, and then when I'm done, I will know more about what it is. Hi. Oh, I love your nails.
Thank you. Would you like a map?
Please.
You have a great day.
Thanks, you too. Well, I was pleasantly surprised to see that there wasn't really a line, since this is the busy time of year. It's the middle of the day. We're just arriving inside the park. We're officially inside at about 12:45. This whole area is a wildlife crossing, and most of the park is about 45 miles an hour, I think. So, again, we're gonna tour this whole section from start to finish tomorrow, and that's gonna be a whole video in and of itself. So today, like I said, I'm just buzzing to Flamingo, doing a detour to the Nike missile site. Well, I know that it's open, since I don't think it will be for New Year's Day, but I'm not 100% sure. And then we're gonna look for crocodiles until it's time to check in at camp. And then we're gonna have a relaxing day at camp and explore and walk around and kind of check that area out. And I think we're gonna do that guided ranger tour at night on Anhinga. I think that would be really cool, and I might be able to see the gators at night with their eyes shining. So that's the plan, Stan. It looks like there's...
In a quarter mile, turn left.
She can't help herself. It looks like there's tons of orchids blooming. I'm curious to see what those are later. I'm sure that there will be a sign telling me. God, those Panther Crossing signs get me so darn amped. I don't think you all realize how badly I want to see one on this trip. I have all my fingers and toes crossed all week, and I hope you guys watching do too. For those of y'all wanting to visit the Everglades in the winter, thinking it's going to be so chilly and comfortable, I just want to let you know it's currently 84 out, 84 Fahrenheit.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
On New Year's Eve. FYI, be prepared. All right, if we were to go straight, that would take us to the Royal Palm Visitor Center and the trails that we're going to do later. But
Continue
for
for half a
now,
mile.
that's not what we're doing. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Meow.
In 800 feet, turn right onto Research Road. Research Road.
Hidden Lake. to check that out for wildlife later.
Continue for 6 miles.
Sure is beautiful. Couldn't ask for a prettier day, although I wouldn't mind it being about 10 degrees cooler. I'm not gonna be picky though. I thought this was it coming up, this pink building here that we're getting ready to pass, but it says we're still 2 miles away, so it must not be. Dr. Bill Robertson Jr. Center. And then this is the Daniel Beard Research Center. Ah, that's where the Ranger-led Nike missile site starts. I wonder if that's where I should have gone. Nike missile site. It says Everglades National Park, Nike Hercules missile site, HM-69. The last Nike Hercules missile unit to defend the continental U.S. Boy, when you see how vast, it's just so vast. I mean, the sky, the grass. You don't really think about there being so many wide open spaces still left, since it seems so crowded everywhere nowadays, but wowzers. Three barns in the distance, each housed at least 3 Nike Hercules missiles. Which were equipped with nuclear warheads. The front gate was guarded by young men with fully automatic weapons along the military police, guard dogs. Dogs were housed at each Nike Hercules site to provide enhanced security, 24-hour perimeter protection. And this was the kennel.
see a dog in 21. You can see like.
Let me know if you have any questions. I can answer for you. Keep a missing process. It's one of the reasons that the keep a missing process took place all over the building due to its existence. That's what the base looked like when it was operational. And as you see, there would have been 3 missiles inside.
This is really interesting. I had no idea any of this was back here. Okay, we are leaving the U.S. Army restricted area. It says 10 to 2 daily. And they do have a ranger-led hike at 2 p.m. or a ranger-guided tour, rather, of the site. So that would probably be very interesting. And remember, all of the ranger-guided events, tours, talks, all of them are free of charge once you're inside the park. So it's a great way to utilize the park resources and learn more. On to look for crocodiles. In case you missed the clip earlier where I showed the difference between American alligators and American crocodiles, there's one surefire way to tell whether you're a beginner, whether you're an expert, never fails. If it's an alligator, you'll see it later. If it's a crocodile, you'll see it after a while. Okay, I'm so sorry. But either way, I'm hoping to see both, so let's go. Just a quick little fun fact for you. Everglades National Park was actually the first national park in the country to be established for its preservation of wildlife and ecology versus, you know, these super impressive sites like Yellowstone. It was set aside to preserve the area because it's so diverse and it's so ecological. Thank you, Greta. And it's so ecologically important to our country and our entire world. So that's why it became a national park. Oh, that looks like such a panthery site. I bet you if I just...
In half a mile, turn left.
Greta, come on, man. I bet you if I just parked up there for like an hour, something would cross in front of me. I just know it. That's my campground. That's where I'll be coming back to in a little bit. Okay, I have a weird confession. Well, most of you will think it's weird. continue watching our wildlife photographers, you'll totally get me. I was just sitting here as I was driving thinking, man, I should go back to where that dead hog is on the side of the road and just stay parked there later on, because I bet a panther will show up. Oh gosh. Who thinks like that? I already said wildlife photographers, that too. But yeah. I want to see a panther, darn it. I'm gonna see a panther.
Ready with the 1-2 check up. Rex and effects is in effects, but I'm the wreck up the track. Bought the honey, shake it, run. I'm not taking that slow. I'll freak you like the one that ever made you feel, yeah.
I'm heading over to where I saw the crocodile last time first. Yeah. Well, hello there, sweetheart. You guys, I saw a manatee like so close that I probably could have touched its little snoot, although you should never do that. And, oh darn it, I meant to stop there. Oh well, tomorrow morning. It looks pretty dead right now anyway. And I saw a little tiny crocodile, not an alligator, but an American crocodile. This one was much smaller than the one that I saw last time. And it was just a chill little dude kind of just floating along. I watched it for a little while. So I got a little tiny video clip and some pictures, though it was really far away and it was small. Some kind of big hawk just flew across the road. And the manatee, I think I got some good video footage of, and I think I got a picture of it blowing some water out of its little snoot. Anyways, I'll insert anything good that I got worth sharing here. He's taking pictures, so don't yell. So now I am heading to Long Pine Key Campground to check in. It says I should get there a little bit before 4. Check-in is anytime after 3. So I think that should still give me plenty of time to get a good site, get my clam tent up, and kind of get settled in. And then I think I'm going to do that nighttime hike still. So we'll see. It's so crazy how just a few inches of elevation change can make a completely different landscape here. Okay, I'm here, but I'm hot and I'm lazy, so I don't feel like setting up my tent yet. I'm going to, though. I'm going to. Site 11 at Long Pine Key Campground. I've got a little fire pit grill thingy, water fountain and hookup, nice picnic table. I've got my clam all set up so that I can hang out tomorrow. And I'm not doing anything to set this up yet because I'm getting ready to drive out of here after sunset. I figure if anything, it'll keep me awake until the ball drops. The sites are actually bigger than I thought, even though the little pads are very small. This leads back to another site that way, and then if I take that, it leads over to the bathroom, but I kind of have to cut through pretty close to another site, so I might just go around the long way. I just love being surrounded by pine trees. I got my new Lucy light. I'm a fan so far. I have it hooked up inside of my clam for now. And I'm just relaxing and enjoying the not too warm, not too muggy evening without very many bugs. So I can't complain considering I'm in the middle of the Everglades. I thought for sure there would be more bugs. I'm so proud of myself. I'm doing it. Okay. We're heading to the Royal Palm Visitor Center to do our night ranger-led hike. I'm a little nervous about coming back to camp in the dark and a little nervous about being out in the dark. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone though. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, this is pretty creepy.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto State Highway 9336.
Okay, Greta. This is still pretty creepy. But I'm hoping that I get to see a gator's eye shine at night with the flash. I've always wanted to see that. The stars are incredible. I made it, and there's a light. Yay. Okay. Oh man, that made me had to pee. Okay, I'm bug sprayed up. I've got my fanny pack on. Let's do this.
Stay in the water, but warmer in the water. On the Anhinga Trail right here, there'd be marsh rabbits, there'd be muskrats, there'd be raccoons, there'd be river otters. They can't be found any longer. They've all become treats for the pythons. You know instantly why those parks were made. You see the gigantic waterfalls or the immensity of the Grand Canyon, and there's no mistaking why they were made national parks. Everglades is a little bit of a different story. It was the first park. It's 75 years old now. The first park that was created solely for its biodiversity. So we'll be talking a little bit about the biodiversity and why the Everglades would have much more biodiversity than, say, Yellowstone. Lake Okeechobee to the Florida Bay, 60 Miami. So it's not a stagnant pond or a stagnant swamp. It's very clean water coming from the north, flowing all the way down. A lot of the habitat, plants and animals. Most of you are camping out at Long Pine. That's 2 or 3 inches higher than the hardwood hammock, and now you have a pine field. Rain in November, so we've been dry for several weeks. Water levels are starting to drop, and he kept copious notes in his diary. And this is I'm paraphrasing now, but in one of his entries about 150 years ago, he wrote something like, "This is the drinking water for 8 million people in Miami." Cool. Okay, good eye. That's not a rattlesnake. I think it's sort of eyes looking back at you. So they have to keep looking around till you see the movement. But they just attach themselves and they live or survive off the water and rain and the pollen or dust that falls on them. They dissolve and absorb those nutrients. Air plants or bromeliads.
Look at he's sitting there, just sitting right there.
And ambush predators, they'll lie still very long. And I don't know what to look for. Is it moving? Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yeah, it's going up.
Oh my
He's coming up to that thing. Look at
Oh,
it.
he wants to look at us.
Breathe.
He says, "No, it's
Guys,
my
there are some
turn."
fish in the water. I've been seeing a bunch
Once
of
again,
fish near him.
Okay, Oscar was the one that saw this alligator, so she did a really good job. He's back at the surface here, taking another breath.
How long do they stay? How long can they stay?
I've read about 20 minutes, and that, once again,
Oh, guys, he's moving.
depends on all sorts of factors. Does he swim?
This is weird since the day we haven't really.
You guys, that was really, really cool. I highly recommend doing a nighttime ranger-led hike if you get the opportunity. Look, guys, my Lucy light's going strong. I can actually see. I love that. It's not too bright, but I can see. So, 2 thumbs up. Woo! Is my dinner beautiful or what? And I've got that for later. We've got some little frosted gingerbread people, some candied pecans, provolone, pepperoni, extra sharp cheddar, dark chocolate covered and sugar. Turbinado sugar or something like that. They're the Trader Joe ones. Covered almonds. More candied pecans. And then those are just roasted almonds. And then those are garlic, herb, and cheese Triscuit thins. Yum, yum. Okay, Happy New Year 2023. I officially made myself stay awake. I had all kinds of cute stuff planned. I was gonna do these little temporary tattoos, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, I'm tired. So it's 12:01. Happy New Year. I love you all. I hope 2023 is fantastic. I'll see you in the morning. Good night. All right, friends, thank you so much for spending New Year's Eve with me. So I didn't technically spend it completely alone in the middle of the swamp. But in all seriousness, I had an awesome New Year's Eve. It's a great start to 2023, being here surrounded by nature in a national park, stepping outside of my comfort zone. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on my adventure yesterday. And even though, like always, it got cut short sooner than I had planned in my mind because I was pooped and I just, 12:01, I was asleep. But I want to thank you for watching. I cannot wait to spend 2023 with you guys. We are going to have so much fun together, and we are going to go on so many adventures and see so many new places. With that said, I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.